Hey everyone, Zia here and welcome back to the channel. I have some absolutely insane and important updates for you today, okay? Let's jump right into it. Okay, Zo News fam, India's facing a silent health bomb and the pharmaceutical giants just dropped a bombshell solution. But is it too good to be true? Get this, it's absolutely mind-blowing. Sun Pharma and Lupin are now racing to launch an affordable anti-obesity pill. And the proof is right here. Look at what this internal document confirms. But hold on, because it gets crazier. Because while current treatments are pricey injections, these new oral pills could change everything for millions. And when you see this projection, it's a massive wake-up call. We're talking about a future where a pill, not a jab, tackles a looming health disaster. But analysts are waving red flags. They are saying, these drugs are magic, but look at the fine print. And by next year, generic versions could flood the market, making these magic pills accessible to everyone. But that raises a huge question, Zo News fam. With such powerful drugs, can we ensure they're used responsibly? In other news, a surprising development has just come to our attention. Get ready, because the Indian stock market is about to drop some serious bombshells. What in the world is happening with Nifty and Sensex today? Are we soaring to new highs, or is this just the calm before a market storm? Okay, officially, we're looking at a positive start. Gift Nifty, that key indicator, is showing a premium of nearly 63 points. Look at this on screen. Gift Nifty, plus 63 points. It's all pointing to a higher opening for our benchmark indices, but this story just gets wilder. But here's the wild part. Nifty 50 just formed a hammer candlestick pattern, signaling some serious buying interest. And the analysts at HDFC Securities are saying the short-term trend is positive. When you see this on screen, Nifty 50, 25,000 in sight, you realize the 25,000 mark is the big target this week. Now let's talk Bank Nifty. It gained some ground, but it's facing critical resistance, folks. Look at this visual. Bank Nifty, resistance ahead. The zone of 54,500 to 54,600 is a major hurdle. And the implications are just mind-blowing. A sustained move on either side will determine its next big move. So, with Nifty aiming high and Bank Nifty locked in a consolidation zone, the market is a puzzle we're solving together. Will we see that decisive breakout, or are we in for another week of suspense? Drop your theories in the comments below. Alright, moving on to our next story. Okay, picture this. Bihar elections are heating up, and the Mahagathbandhan alliance, it just got a whole lot bigger and messier. New players are in, but is this supergroup already about to implode before the first vote? Two more parties, JMM and LJP Paras, just jumped into the Mahagathbandhan. And when you look at this text, the total seats, 243, now need to be divided among 8 parties. It's a logistical nightmare waiting to happen, trust me. But here's the wild part. Everyone wants a massive piece of the pie. Congress demands 70, VIP wants 60 plus Deputy CM, and CPIML wants 40. And the numbers are just staggering. Look at what RJD is pushing for right here. RJD's Tejashwi Yadav, already declared the CM face, is not holding back. He's calling the Nitish Kumar government a copycat government. And he's got receipts saying the government is literally copying his ideas. Look at this rally crowd right here, listening intently as he says, Original CM Chahiye Kai duplicate. This isn't just about seat numbers anymore. It's about leadership, vision, and who the people really want. Tejashwi says he's Ajaj, while the government is pitch. So what's the real story here? Will this alliance hold? And what does it mean for Bihar's future? Okay, from the world of politics to the world of entertainment. Picture this, you need your bank, it is urgent. But the doors are shut. What if September 2025 turns into a nationwide bank blackout? You are not going to believe what we uncovered. Okay, get this. September 2025 is stacked with holidays. We are talking Karma Puja, Onam, Id Milad. And look at this frame. This calendar says September, 10 plus holidays. It is a flurry of closures across India. But here is the catch, and this is where it gets interesting. These holidays are not uniform across the nation. Look at this map. It clearly states statewide shutdowns, not uniform. What affects Kerala might not touch Delhi, throwing a wrench into everything. So what is the secret workaround? Digital banking is your hero. You heard that right. ATMs, UPI, NEFT. And the proof is right here that digital banking, always open for all your urgent needs. So, while physical banks take their breaks, your money keeps moving digitally. It is all about planning ahead to avoid those last-minute surprises. What's your take on this? How will you navigate the September bank holiday maze? And now for something on a lighter note. All right, buckle up. Indian startups are making a move that nobody saw coming. Forget the US first. They are flocking to the Middle East. What in the world is going on? It is a massive pivot. The Middle East, moving away from oil, is now hungry for new tech, from cybersecurity to cloud computing. Look at this. Companies like Protect and Cluis, AI, are making it their first international stop. As this text overlay highlights, the desert bloom, tech gold rush in the Middle East is real, and it is happening now. And this is where it gets interesting. The region's fast-growing banking and fintech ecosystem, over 1,000 fintech companies in MENA. Plus, legal frameworks in places like Dubai offer European, British, even US law options, as you can see in this vital point here. Dubai, legal nexus for global tech. It is a strategic goldmine, and government policies like the SEPA are sealing the deal. But here's the shocking twist. While Indian startups are entering the Middle East, investments from the Middle East into India have plummeted. Check out these numbers right here. ME investments in India, 4.1 B 2021, $72 million, $2,025. It dropped from $4.1 billion in 2021 to a mere $72 million this year. What does this mean for the flow of capital? The data tells a very different story. It is a two-sided coin, with Indian innovation finding new homes while direct capital dries up. Is this a healthy rebalancing or a sign of deeper shifts in global investment strategies? What is your take on this massive pivot? And just when you thought the day couldn't get any stranger, is an ancient family curse silently sabotaging your life, or is there a hidden message waiting to be unlocked? Get ready, because what we found will flip everything you thought you knew. The whispers you've heard, they call it Pitradash, but the real story, as you see here, is far from doom. Look, the text says it's a cosmic signal, a powerful nudge from your ancestors. But here's the wild part. This isn't about punishment. The text on screen reveals it's a spiritual duty or karmic debt. It's an opportunity for family harmony, not a life sentence. And we have the receipts. You don't need complex rituals. Look at the key actions shown on screen: respect, gratitude, service. Simple acts like caring for elders or charity can resolve it. So this isn't a curse. It's an invitation to heal your lineage, embrace spiritual evolution, and honor your roots. Will you answer the call and transform your ancestral challenges? Now, for a look at what's happening in the world of finance. Okay, get this. India's stock market just pulled a stunt you won't believe. After a day of absolutely wild swings, Nifty and Sensex ended flat. How does that even happen? You heard that right? Look at this chart. The Nifty barely moved up 0.03%, and the Sensex dipped a mere 0.01%. But here's the kicker. The day saw an insane 715-point swing. That's what it says right there on screen. Pure chaos then. Nothing. But here's the shocking twist. Underneath that flat surface, two massive forces were battling it out. We saw it and FMCG sectors crashing, but auto and oil and gas absolutely soared. You can see it clear as day. IT and FMCG DOWN, auto and oil UP. What was really going on? And the proof is in the details. The auto sector, it's crushing it. Why? Analysts say it's all about renewed consumer demand, and get this, the latest GST reforms. GST reforms fuel auto sector gains. That's the headline right there. It's completely changing the game. So what's the real story here? Despite the daily drama, the weekly numbers show solid gains. But with FIIs selling and DIIs buying and global markets in flux, what do you think happens next? Is this calm before the storm or a sign of stability? Okay, up next. You guys are not going to believe this. Okay, Delhi's political scene just took a wild turn. Is our capital's governance starting to look more like a village, panchayat? You are not going to believe what's unfolding. The Aam Aadmi Party has dropped a bombshell. Look at this specific frame. Photos are now circulating, showing Delhi CM Rekha Gupta's husband, Manish Gupta, right there in official government meetings. And as you can see, the text overlay spells it out. Husband in CM meetings, AAP questions. And this is where it gets crazy, because AAP leader Saurabh Bhardwaj is calling this move completely unconstitutional. He's asking, as the text overlay highlights, unconstitutional. This isn't just about presence, it's about authority. The debate is fierce. The AAP is accusing the BJP of the very dynastic politics they often criticize. They're demanding answers. Does the CM have no one else she can trust? The public reaction has been fierce as the text on screen questions, dynastic politics in Delhi. So, when governance starts getting compared to a web series, and questions of constitutionality and trust take center stage, what's the real endgame here? Drop your theories in the comments below. Alright, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit that button. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next Zone News.